I've managed to stumble upon this rapscallion. You might recognise him as Paul Rose, Mr Biffo of Digitiser fame, and I'm asking him the all-important questions today. In fact, there is the question, the one question that needs answering, and that is, what are your 5 favourite cheeses?
Do you want them in reverse order?
Reverse order? Well, any order you think is appropriate.
I'll tell you what you're probably going to get is the 5 cheeses I know.
Okay.
So the order in which I know them, I guess it's going to sound a bit dodgy, isn't it? Which I most intimately am familiar with these cheeses are. Okay, I don't like hard cheeses, so let's forget them.
Hard cheeses are just ruled out totally.
Yeah, unless they're melted, so you can have a cheese on toast.
Fondue?
Yeah, I've never had fondue. The idea of it actually slightly turns my stomach. It feels like something that should have stayed in the 70s along with miners' strikes and, I don't know. What else did they have in the 70s? Like aspic. Everything was in aspic, wasn't it? All food.
That sort of clear jelly stuff.
Yeah.
Asparagus in aspic.
Yeah, you don't get that anymore. So yeah, no, fondue, that's too runny, isn't it? I don't mind a hard cheese. So okay, so let's have number 5, cheddar. If it's been slightly melted but not too melted.
So is the cheddar the so that's the least? That's the lowest. 5 is the number 1's the best.
I don't hate it, but okay. 5. Number 5, a melted cheddar.
A melted cheddar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, having said I don't like hard cheeses, I'm now going to contradict myself because the next one I'm going to say is Jarlsberg.
Jarlsberg. Now that's a slightly holy cheese.
It is.
Not in the religious sense.
It's like someone's poked something through it, and it's slightly salty. Very good on burgers or in a sandwich with salami.
Oh.
Yeah, melted again, ideally, a toasted sandwich with salami.
So this is a top Mr Biffo panini tip.
Yep.
Because that'd be the most appropriate thing that encapsulate
salami
all those.
with a nice Jarlsberg slices, toasted.
Absolutely fantastic.
So that's been number 4. They've started up my theme music, which is good.
That's the Digitiser theme. That was a question, but there's a little. I was going to actually ask you that in your talk earlier. I was going to say, if you have a theme tune, what would it be? And
I said this to someone the other day. They asked me. I told them it was the Ulysses 31 cartoon theme music. That would be my theme song.
I can't remember the wordy bit at the beginning, but it's Ulysses.
Yeah, in the 21st century.
Ulysses.
That's the one.
Oh yes.
That would be it. So Ulysses.
Your number 3.
Number 3. Okay, we've got to get the soft cheeses because they're my favourite now. Name some soft cheeses. I know what my top one is.
Is Dairy like a soft cheese? Okay, like a real cheese.
That's like the, I don't know, that's the sort of chav of cheeses, isn't it? Dairy. I mean, I'm not knocking it for kids, but it's a kind of, it's sort of my first cheese. It's like Dairy. It's like Fisher Price cheese.
Well, I don't want to sort of derail your train of thought, but one little conversation I just had actually earlier with Tavius is, in America there's a distinct lack of good cheeses.
Right.
I don't know if you've ever experienced American cheese.
I call them Monterey Jack.
Monterey Jack's probably their only real one, because everything else is basically what you get in a burger.
Yeah, it's a processed
cheese. So I think Dairy fits into that kind of...
Yeah, it's the triangle to its fun.
It's a fun laughing cow type experience.
It's a lunchbox cheese.
Lunchbox cheese.
Lunchbox cheese. I'm getting lunchbox. I'm getting just juice. A Satsuma.
Why isn't that show on anymore?
The old lunchbox. The cheese show where they sniff the cheeses. Sniff my cheese, I believe it was called.
The Sniff the Cheese show.
Oh yeah, that was the name of it.
There you go. That's another sketch for you.
Yeah, we go.
Well, in answer to your question, though, I think, what about like a camembert or a...
yeah, camembert. That's a soft one, so let's have that at number 3.
Okay.
Now, see, I'm gonna, what 2? It's got to be another runny cheese, so very runny.
What about...
Well, no, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I don't know the name of it. It was a cheese that I once had in Belfast.
Okay.
They brought out a cheese trolley.
Yeah.
And it was the best cheese I'd ever had, but I'm not going to put it at number one because I don't know the name of it. And that feels.
How about like a mozzarella or a buffalo type cheese that comes in a water? You know those, or a Turkish cheese.
Yeah, it always feels a bit sort of like an embryo or something like that, doesn't it? When you get kind of your buffalo mozzarella, and it feels like you're bursting a sort of amniotic sac. It's not really.
It will now every time I have that.
Yeah, why is it in water? What is that about?
I think it's to keep it hydrated, otherwise it goes hard, like a hard cheese. So if you put a cheddar in a...
I know what I want my number two to be. Yeah. Sorry, you've just made me think. It's what's it called? What's the one with the buffalo one that I do? I put buffalo sauce.
Halloumi.
Halloumi.
Yay.
Halloumi. If you put Frank's hot sauce on a halloumi.
Oh, I love Frank's hot sauce.
Okay, so grill some halloumi. You can and I'm sorry, it's not a cheese.
It's not a soft cheese.
No, I know. So I've contradicted myself all the way. It's a rubbery cheese.
A rubbery cheese.
Yeah. So halloumi at number two. It's got to be, yeah, and it has to be eaten with Frank's hot sauce. It's the saltiest of all the cheeses.
I want that.
Yeah, do it.
Actually, when we meet next time, I'm going to bring you a jar of different types of that kind of cheese, because I have a dealer in cheeses of that nature.
Cheese dealer.
And some of them are so salty you have to put them in a bowl of water for like 10 minutes just to sort of reverse osmosize.
Oh God, and are these quite rubbery? Like
they're really lovely
it's
and
like
rubbery.
When you bite it, and your teeth squeak.
They do.
Squeak.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. What I love about that. So yeah, halloumi at number two has to be halloumi and Frank's, and it is not a soft cheese. I admit that, but I'm a hypocrite.
You're
what
allowed. You're allowed to contradict yourself.
So number one, you want me number one?
Yes.
It's got to be brie all the way.
Oh, yeah. Because it's so versatile, cheese.
I could eat brie like chocolate. I could eat just like you know, you get them in the round disc things. I could just eat my way through that like a giant wagon wheel.
I go to Waitrose sometimes, all the time, and I'll go in there and buy, because it's a triangle shape, the long thin triangle, because you can put the end of it in your mouth and go
a wedge
it in. That way you bite, you get more for your bite.
Nice.
You could do it in 3 bites. I think that could be a challenge actually one day, the brie challenge.
You're not going to savour it though, are you? If you do a triangle of brie in 3 bites.
Depends how angsty you are. Sometimes when you're angsty, you just wolf things down.
You're suffering from cheese angst.
You just need it.
Cheese anxiety.
My skin's getting itchy, I need the cheese.
Cheese! Need me cheese to break this anxiety. Yeah, to brie. It's got to be brie. Don't like blue cheeses. Yeah, I've drifted off now. Sorry, thinking about blue cheeses. No, I don't really like them. But ironically, going back to number two, of course, the blue cheese dip is very good with halloumi covered in Frank's hot sauce.
So that you're talking about dipping a cheese
in a cheese. I know. It's radical. It's radical, but I went there.
You know how they make an everlasting gobstopper where it's just layers upon layers of sugar on like a little seed?
Yeah.
Could you do that with cheeses? You just keep dipping the cheese in a different fondue, a different fondue.
What is it? What's that when they do it with a bird, a turducken, and they have a 3-bird roast? You could have a 3 cheese.
That's right.
Cheese.
They might already do it in Spain or somewhere, because they've got a sort of meat in a bird, in a meat in a bird, in an animal, in a veg.
So you'd have to have a hard cheese on the outside. So you've got cheddar on the outside, followed by halloumi, and then a soft camembert brie in the centre.
Sorry, I'm going to just say no. You do it wrong. It's a cheddar with a Jarlsberg with a.
Okay, well, 5 cheese. The 5 cheese roast.
Oh, I think you could be the next sort of vegetarian hero, the next Linda McCartney.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm kickstarting it.
Please kickstart. Let's kickstart the cheese.
Kickstart my 10 cheese roast.
While we're on Kickstart, have you got anything else in the
it's
works?
Almost like I queued that up, isn't it? How about that? What a professional. Yes, I am, probably, as I seem to be saying this to a lot of people, I am now committed committed to launching it on this date, March the 10th, or Mario Day, if you know your teletext history. At the top of the page, teletext pages, it used to say Mar 10, and it looked like Mario, so it has since become known as Mario Day. But I'm launching a Kickstarter for Digitiser the show, or the Digitiser show, whatever we decide to call it, and we want to make a kind of gaming, retro gaming Top Gear, which is ridiculously ambitious. We'll probably end up only getting about £3.5 grand or something, but follow me on Twitter and read my website digitiser2000.com for further details, and please support me if you would like a show that sounds a bit like that.
Well, I think it sounds absolutely fantastic, and the show we've all been waiting
The
for.
one
really.
we've all been waiting for. Might even have some cheese on it.
Could it please have a cheesy dip challenge, perhaps,
Oh,
if we can
maybe.
somehow computerise it?
Yeah, dip my cheese.
Mr Biffo, thank you so much for your
You're
time,
welcome.
and we wish you every success in your future endeavours. Hugs and kisses.
Dear me. Read my website digitiser2000.com for a hard idiotic sack. I could just eat my way through that like Lumi and Franks in 3 bites. If you would like a show that sounds a bit like that.